All right, you guys, what is going on? Welcome back, or welcome to Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. I'm just a music lover out here sharing a listening experience with you guys, and we're going to get into some Grateful Dead today, okay? Because Grateful Dead is a name that I see everywhere. It's a name that it seems like there's a specific fan base that really enjoys their Grateful Dead, loves Grateful Dead. Grateful Dead is one of the greatest. In amongst casuals, their name doesn't get brought up as much. It doesn't get mentioned as much. It doesn't, So I'm intrigued by it, and I'm completely unfamiliar. Completely unfamiliar. And we're gonna start this journey off by getting into some Casey Jones. Um, I'm trying once a week to like go back and either revisit or listen to for the first time some rock and roll or just some of that classic music from like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Even revisiting some of the stuff in the 90s, man. I think that would be fun to do. I don't know what day I'm going to dedicate to that, but I would like to dedicate a day to that on my channel. Um, I would like to do a lot of things that I just straight up haven't been doing, and it's not for a lack of trying, man. It's been tough finding the time, right? But if y'all are ready to get into it, let's do it. This is Grateful Dead, Casey Jones. But before we jump in, if you guys will, if you like content like this, I promise you're going to find nothing but content like this over here. So if you will, please just smash that like button and the subscribe button if you're a music lover like me and you nerd out, want to talk about music, and you want to subscribe to somebody that's real and somebody that like really loves music and is genuine and it's not just this made up format, I am your guy. All right, let's do it. This is Grateful Dead, not Casey Anthony, Casey Jones. Let's do it. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, I'm excited, dude, because I'm completely unfamiliar. Kind of embarrassed, but completely unfamiliar. All right, let's go. What is happening, dude? What better way to than do it live? You know what I mean? I love live music. It's a great way to get introduced to music. What kind of artist am I dealing with? Oh. All right.
Trouble ahead, trouble behind.
Yeah.
And you know that notion just crossed my mind.
All right, so Casey Jones is one of them ones, boy. He riding the train. He's on a reckless train. I feel like the train is probably symbolic, and he's high on cocaine. He's headed to destruction, but he doesn't know what to do because you can't turn back around and go the other way. And a lot of times when you look behind you, the trouble that you see behind you is what makes you get on that train to begin with. And it's unfortunate because back there was destructive, which led you into this place that you are now, which is temporary fix. And at the end of that road is also destruction. It's a vibe.
It's so binge, makes it on time. Leave Central Station at 8:45.
Hey.
It's River Junction, 72. At 9:45, you know it's traveling again. Driving the
Now, I would like to also state that this is upbeat. You know what I mean? It's vibey. But it's also kind of gritty, right? Because like the lyricality of it is gritty. It's talking about the unpretty, but making it digestible with the sounds of the music. And I think that that's dope. I think that's cool the way that a lot of music from that time frame did that. It's almost like because like them old people back in the day wasn't listening to lyrics like that, so they're just hearing this upbeat tempo, and a lot of people's parents was probably like, "Wait a minute, did he just say driving a train high on cocaine?" And I imagine that was like a whole wave, bro. That was probably a whole wave. I like it so far, man. It's got that upbeat. It's chill. It's trouble. Some trouble a brewing. I like it, man. I like it. And it's storytelling. Let's go.
Then you know it's traveling again. Driving that train. How quickly. Casey, don't you better watch your speed.
It's unbelievable too that we're starting off like that, right? We're starting he started the song off driving a train high on cocaine. Where are we going? What's this? What's the end of this story look like?
Trouble ahead, trouble behind.
Yep.
And you know that notion just crossed my mind.
I like this, man. This is dope.
Trouble ahead, oh, lady in red. Take my advice, you'd be better off dead.
He said, "Lady in red, trouble ahead. Lady in red, take my advice. You'd be better off." Go ahead, give him the advice, man. But he's already on cloud nine, man. He's driving the train recklessly. He's headed to destruction. He's running from destruction. You think that the lady in red ain't going give him something enticing? I agree with the statement. It'd be better to just leave the lady in red alone. We all know what that symbolism is, right? Like the lady in red, the devil, or just like really like temptation at its core. This is good, man. This is good. I'm liking this.
Switchman sleeping train 102. It's on the wrong track and heading for you. Driving that train, I'm cocaine. Casey, don't you better watch your speed.
Better watch that speed, Casey Jones. But I like that it's intriguing too. Like if you get into the depth of it, like I said, like your past is destructive. So that puts you on a track, so to speak, or on a train. And trains really only head one way, bro. They don't really reverse like that. So you're headed in one direction and it's towards destruction. It's headed towards destruction because of the habits that you're creating, that you're forming, that you think that you need, because you're running from destruction. And what you need to do is you need to watch your speed. You need to chill out. You need to get right with the Lord. You need to get right with your spirit. You need to get right with yourself. You need to figure this out. And I also like I was talking about earlier in the song, how it's like up tempo, upbeat, and fun. But like destructive in the lyricism. I also I kind of just wanted to highlight that again. It's chaotic. Like the story is chaotic and the musicality is just like vibey. You know what I mean? So it's not judgy. It's not judgmental. It's not like, boy, you better get off of that cocaine while you're driving that train. It's symbolism. And the symbolism and the musicality is also stating, hey man, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. And I like that.
Trouble behind, and you know that notion just crossed my mind.
Oh, see what he's doing with the musicality here. They're doing it with the musicality here too, where it's just like, oh man, edge of the seat. It's amazing what music can do, isn't it? It really is. It's amazing what music can do when the artists and the musicians are really like fire with it. Yeah, man. Let's go. That was a great guitar solo too. Shout out to the guitarist. I don't know what his name is, but that was playful. It was but it was good. It was just like plainly good. It sounded great, great little solo, but also continues to build the anticipation. It's like you're writing a soundtrack using your guitar to can continue the message. I think that that's awesome, man. I do. I think this is good.
Is the trouble with me? Got two good eyes, but we still don't see. Come round the bend, you know it's the end. 5 months screams and the engine just bleeds.
Yeah, this ain't ending good. The destruction he's headed to, he's gonna hit it.
5 months screams and the engine just bleeds. Driving the train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind.
Let's go.
And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead.
I like the way that the lady sounds with them too. Like just it's the backup vocals sound really good here.
Trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed.
I also like how he's just smiling on the microphone, bro. Is excited to tell this story. Who is Casey Jones to you, Bubba? Yeah, man, he's happy about this, man. This destructive story.
Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thought this was great. Great performance too. You could hear every vocal. You could hear the lyrics really well. They're great performers. It sounded great. I like the visual effect of it as a live performance, and yeah, it was good. Let's talk about this song. All right, y'all. So first of all, it's hellaciously relatable because I am Casey Jones. That was me. You know, uh, when your past doesn't look pretty and you're trying to figure out your way into the future, you have hopes and you have dreams. But if you never see any of these things start coming to light, a lot of times you will turn to a substance or you will turn into trouble, fill in the blank, for a good feeling, man. Let's keep it simple. For a good feeling. Then you end up on this path of addiction because you're always going to be chasing that good feeling. And you're headed to destruction without even knowing it. At the time, you just feel like you're medicating yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're just doing what you can in the moment to feel good because you've always felt so bad. And then whenever you head into that destructive place, a lot of times it humbles you greatly. You start to realize, maybe I didn't have it quite as bad as I thought I did. And God can really use these opportunities to change your life and turn it around. I know that that's when I got saved. I got saved by grace through faith because of my drug addiction. I was on heroin for a long time. I was on meth for a long time. And I hit destruction and I just turned my life over to Jesus. So it ultimately ended up good, which symbolically the song sounds like there's something positive coming at the end of it, even though it didn't happen in the story. I think that that's kind of cool because it kind of sounds like it's got that positive vibe to it, you know? But even though the core theme here is recklessness, consequences, um, because that's ultimately what ended up happening, right? Was like it was consequential. His recklessness was consequential, and he didn't realize it in the time. It's almost like they were portraying God just kind of forgivingly whispering in your ear, "Hey, man, slow down, slow down, chill out. Think about where you're at. Think about what you're doing. You're not on the path that I created you to be on. You're going crazy. It's recklessness." And ultimately, you're going to face consequences for that, even with a God who loves you dearly, you know? So I like I like that aspect of it as well. And you know, the train itself is symbolic of a lifestyle. So, you know, driving a train high on cocaine, that is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. And it's the lifestyle that you need to try to steer clear from. It's the lifestyle that you need to try to slow down in. And if you find yourself in that lifestyle and you think that that song kind of mimics where you're at, I would just say like, slow down, man. Slow down. And I think that one of the biggest reasons why this has like a darker message, not super dark, but a darker, well, yeah, it is too. A dark message, but like happy sounds are like, you know, everything's going to be okay type of vibe to it. I think that one of the reasons it may have been created that way is I don't know anything about Grateful Dead, but symbolically I look at that as God and the way that he is the way he embraces and the way that he just doesn't matter what you've done, doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter what you've been through. If you stop and you quit your wicked ways and you turn to me, I will embrace you. You'll be okay. And I love that. I love that. And I feel like that's the contrast that I was getting from the record, you know? And now for the record itself, I feel like this record had everything that I like: storytelling, uh, a good bop to it. It was a good vibe. It was a good song. The musicality sounded good. It was pleasant on your ears sonically. Uh, I can't really get into the specifics of production, but even in the live performance, because it's a live performance, but because even in the live performance, it was produced well. I feel like the production effort to this back in those days was top notch as well. And I think that this story lives on through other forms of music all the way up until today in their own different ways and in their own different methods. And I think that I'll say this was a pleasure for, this was a pleasure to react to, a pleasure to watch and try to break down on my first time listen to. And I like the symbolism as well. You know, the symbolism of the train being the lifestyle, high on cocaine being the action, and then running from a past that's on fire but headed to destruction and just, you know, where do you go? That's the question ultimately, right? And in my opinion, I don't, like I said, I don't know Grateful Dead at all, but in my opinion, in my mind, and in my eyes, that leaves me with one way out. That one way out being Jesus, and I surrender my reaction. I liked it. Thought it was great. I would like to do more Grateful Dead, honestly, if they have any other music that's kind of like this. Just this was fun. Classic rock, classic music, breaking it down lyricism wise, like I'm talking about hip hop. I enjoyed this, man. This was fun. So thank you. I appreciate you guys for coming out. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you watched all the way to the end of the video, check this reaction out, okay? I'm going to link it right here. This is my Johnny Cash Hurt reaction, which I thoroughly enjoy doing in this same kind of lane. And this is something I'm trying to, get going on my channel. So y'all click on this. Let me know if I nailed it in the comments. Share it with your mama, your brother, your sisters, and like it, subscribe, do all that stuff for me. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one. Okay? Peace.